As you can tell from the countdown clock right here, we're about to get started. If you've been here before, then you can just come back when the countdown clock hits 0. But if this is your very first lesson, then I got a couple things I want to talk to you about. All right, so if you weren't here last week, don't worry, you didn't need to be. We're doing a brand new song this week, and if you haven't played piano before, don't worry, we're doing 5 different levels. You can definitely do level 1. You are gonna need to click on the PDF button right over there though, download the PDF and print it out, because that's all the music for all the different levels. Now, as you'll see in your PDF, in the upper right-hand corner, it tells you what level that page is for. So on level 1, you're gonna wanna have that level 1 page, and then 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, you can just ignore those. Just stay on level 1 for the entire lesson. You will want to find the chart though that has all of the notes listed out with all the letters on it, because that's what you're going to use in order to play your piano along with me when I'm playing. So if we're playing Mary Had a Little Lamb, the track would go something like this. And as I'm playing it, I'll show you where all the notes are and where all the letters are. Don't worry about that. But then you're going to play along with me when I'm playing the track. Now, after we've done level 1, I'll show you everything you need so you can practice the song throughout the week. Then we're going to level up, and that looks like this. And now you can see we're on level 2, right? So at level 2, then it's going to get a little bit more difficult, but each time the track plays, I want you to just play the track that you're on. So if you're on track 1, if you're on level 1, then each time, you know, we're doing our thing, we're going. Each time we start that, I want you to completely ignore the notes that we're playing, and you just play your level. So you would play. Because that's going to work with, the track's going to work with your level every time we play it, no matter what level we're on. So we move on to level 2, 3, 4, 5. You just stay on the one that you're comfortable with. All right, so all of these lessons are completely interactive. That means we want to hear from you right now. So go ahead and click on the chat button right over there. Put in your name, you don't have to put in a password, and then you'll be talking with all the other students who are logged in right now, as well as some of my assistants who can help you and answer some of your questions. If you've got a question though that you don't think they're going to know the answer to, and you want to ask me personally, then type your question in the box below this video, and then you'll get your answer to your question directly from me. Now at the end of level 5, we're going to raffle off some prizes. These prizes change up every single week. If you're the winner of the prize, you need to let us know right away what prize it is that you want so we can send that out to you. You can tell my moderator, you can let us know at mailbag@learnpianolive.com, email us there. You can fill out the contact form and let us know, but just tell us what prize you want so we can get that out to you. If you're not the prize winner, or if you want to know how you can earn more points so you can be the prize winner, then just stay tuned after the lesson and I'll let you know. All right, you've been very patient. That's all I gotta say. It's time for the lesson. I hope you've got your PDF. You're ready to ask some questions. I'm ready to answer them. Let's go. Hey, welcome back to KidsLearnPianoLive.com. My name is Jamin, and this is Extraordinary Ethan. He's going to be learning the song right along with you for the very first time. Say hi, Ethan.
Hi.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's really low-key, but he just sits there and he learns the song, and he's really good. So if you don't learn as fast as him, that's fine. That means you're normal. He's super normal. No, he's not normal. That sounds bad.
I'm just normal.
He's just normal. Okay, and if you want to, I'm sorry, it's true, you're good. If you want to jump in the chat room, you will be talking with Kendra. Kendra.
Hi.
Hi.
I have a fact about trolls. It
Fantastic.
was taken 13 times before the final version was made.
There were 13 versions of Trolls?
Yeah.
I want to see the other, well, no, not all 12. I would like to see some of the other versions.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool. All right. Well, anyway, if you want to know more cool troll facts, or you just want to chat with someone about either the lesson or not the lesson, jump in the chat room and talk with her. And of course, we have, as always, our impatient penguin mascot, Clapple, he's always eager to move on with things. So you, Ethan, need to go in the other room, start working on your song. You all at home hopefully have your PDF open, and let's check this thing out. This has definitely got more weird notes in it than any of the other songs that we've ever done before. So let's jump in here and I'll show you what we've got. There are 3 symbols you need to know, and they are all right here, just all right in here. So this one right here is a sharp sign. It probably looks like a hashtag. So that one goes with that note. The symbols always come right before the notes. So this hashtag goes with that note, means F sharp. So that is sharp. And then this one right here, that's a flat sign. It goes with that A. And that is, again, a flat. And then this one right here is a natural. Now, like I said, almost 0 songs have flats and sharps and naturals in them, but this one does. This one is natural. There we go. Natural just means not sharp or flat. Here's the problem. This one right here, they told you to make that A flat, and then they're going to tell you to play a note right here that's A that's not flat. So natural just means cancel what you were, whatever you were doing before, the sharp or the flat, and just make it a regular note. So this one means regular, the natural. Okay, so now that we have those labeled at least, let's go over here and we will learn how to play sharps and flats as we get through these notes. But the first note that we have is going to be an A. Take any group of 3 black notes like that, and take the middle note, drag it up, and you will land on an A every single time. Play an A, and they're just going to go up a note, up a note, up a note, up a note. That's the first 5 notes, and that might be enough for you to practice right there. The best thing to do is use it all one hand. If you're right-handed, probably the easiest thing is going to be to use your thumb on the bottom and go straight through your pinky. If you're left-handed, start on your pinky and go up to your thumb. But preferably that would all be in one hand, maybe. I don't know. You can wait till level 2 to worry about fingering. But let's keep on moving because I know Clapple's going to jump in here really soon. We're going to go from E down to C, and then back up to E again. So that's on that note, we're going to skip over a note and then come back to it. So what we have so far is, here's our first one right here. This sign is a, do you know at home? It's a flat sign. And so instead of playing E, we're going to play the note that's slightly lower than E. That note right there is slightly lower than E, and that is an E flat. So we're going to play E flat, B, E flat, and then D right here. So that's kind of a group of 3 notes that you'll need to practice that up. And then this one right here is going to be a D, and then down to, again, that flat sign is for the upcoming note. So that's for B flat, and then back to D. Again, that's a B, slightly lower than a B, would be a B flat. So you're going to end up playing D, B flat, D. What we have so far is, I've got a bad feeling about how long the lesson is going to take and how impatient Clapple's going to be. We have E flat, B, E flat, D, B flat, D. And then this next one, the good news is this whole section right here is the exact same thing as the top. So that's, and it moves immediately into a really high A. Remember before I said take any group of 3 black notes, take the middle note and drag it up and you'll land on an A. You just want to take a higher group of 3, drag the middle note up and land on that A, so you have a high A. You get the high A up there and the low A down there, 2 different ones. That's A. 1 note down is going to be a G. Skip down to an E. Skip down to a C. Skip back up to the E and back up to the G. So this last section right here is just these 3 notes going from the top to the bottom and back up to the top. That's a ton already, and that along with the track would sound like this. 2 and 1, 2, ready, here we go. And then, as it says right here, you're supposed to repeat that whole entire thing. So that's why you've got 2 sets of words. This right here is the first time through, and this right here is the second time through. So the first time through, the words would be, this song doesn't come from trolls, Super Bowls, rock and roll. Greg wrote it and Timberlake just sampled all the notes. Like that. And then when you go back to We haven't even done the second half. Kloppel, I'm sorry. For level 1, you're just going to have to be patient. So then the next time through, you would sing Poppy, Branch, and Cooper to Biggie Creek Spar... Oh, I'm sorry. Branch and Cooper to Biggie Creek Sparkle Dust. Not our enemies of Greek, but might be close enough. And then we go down to here, and this is where all of these symbols show up. And I'm sorry, Kloppel, that's why this is just going to have to take a minute. So here we go. First note is an E. Whew, that was an easy one. All right, now it gets crazy. Next note is an F sharp, and a sharp is the opposite of a flat. So you might remember on the flat, we took an E and we went slightly down below it, right? Slightly lower. Well, the sharps are just going to go up a little bit higher. So anytime you see a hashtag, it means the next note is going to be slightly higher than the letter listed. So an F sharp, this would be an F, slightly higher, F sharp. So we're going to play an E, and then an F sharp, and then an A flat right here. So that's an A, that's an A flat. E, F sharp, A flat, A natural, that's just a regular old A, B, A flat, B, and then C, A flat, C, B, A flat, B. This is gonna take some practice. This part's crazy. E, F sharp, A flat, A, B, A flat, B. That's the second line. That is the exact same as this one up here. So once you know this one up here, then you also know that next to last one. And then this one right here is just that chunk right there repeated. So I guess you wouldn't really have to do the third and fourth lines down here, but this is, we just take that thing and repeat it, but don't play the last two notes when you repeat it. But it's still a lot to work on. And the words are, Edvard Grieg was born in the town of Bergen because the guy who actually wrote this song, the song called In the Hall of the Mountain King, who lived a long time ago, he was actually born in the town called Bergen. And then they made the movie Trolls, which if you've seen it, you know the Bergen are all the bad guys. And then they took this song and made it the theme song of the Bergen. So anyway, I thought that was kind of cool. But anyway, let's try this thing with the track. Kloppel, yes, it'll be our last time. Here we go. Whew. Just get all the notes you can. Don't worry about any of the rest. 2, ready, go. This doesn't come from trolls, Super Bowls, rock and roll, just sample all the... And then repeat that. And that's the whole entire thing. All right, you've been waiting long enough. Kloppel, thank you for being patient. Let's check out our video of the day. This is the last, perhaps, troll song that we might do. Let us know. I've gotten a couple votes for this one, but it's kind of slow, and so I don't know if everyone's going to like it. But check it out. Here we go.
Sad eyes, don't be discouraged. Oh, I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it all. The darkness inside you can make you feel so small. Smile then, don't be unhappy, can't remember when last saw you laughing. This world makes you crazy, and you've taken all you just call me up, 'cause I will always be there. And I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful.
So anyway, let me know. I don't know, that might be too slow. I might put Koppel to sleep. But let me know if that's a song that you'd be interested in doing in one of our broadcasts. Let's level up.
Transitioning to level 2. This may be confusing to level 1 students, so please continue to practice the level 1 version, or visit learnpianolive.com/level2 for a detailed explanation on how to level up.
All right, so with sharps and flats and naturals out of the way, that makes this next level way easier to deal with because you already know what those are when you see them. There's our flat sign right there. There's our flat sign right there. And then down here we have the sharp and the flat and the natural. So then these guys right here, that is our repeat sign. So on level 1, it just says the word repeat right here. This is the musician's way of saying repeat. So those double dots right there. Just mean go back and do the whole thing again. And then you got the bottom part. And I don't think there's anything new to show you on this. This is just crazy fast. And level 1 people did not get much chance to practice. So I'm going to shut my mouth now and let us all practice this song. This crazy, crazy hard. It's going to start on an A. And let's go with it. And a 2. And a 1, 2, ready, go. This song doesn't come from trolls, and repeat it. Next part, here we go. And if you want to, you could go back to that, because in the original version, then first of all, it's way, way lower, and it kind of starts out really super slow. And then it kind of speeds up. And then it goes into the other section. And then all that stuff is going really, really fast and stuff. So anyway, I kind of gave you the track. It goes back to that original section again, in case you want to loop back around after. You could go back, and it just kind of loops and loops and loops until the end of the song. Anyway, let's try this thing again. Level 1, just try that first few notes. Here we go. And this. Repeat that. Anyway, because Kloppel was so patient on level 1, I think we're going to go ahead and go to mailbag.
If you'd like to win an extra 750 points by being the mailbag winner, just fill out the survey at the end of the lesson, or send us a message anytime during the week using the contact button at the top of the page.
And this week it's from I Like Piano 55, who says, Dear Jimmy, can we get the bonus sections for more songs? So I've had, honestly, like 5 people ask me for the bonus section, which usually means that there's like 25 of you who actually want the bonus sections. But I need more people to let me know if that's something you're interested in. Right now, I'm just giving you the sections, the bonus sections, when we do the adult lesson and the kids lesson both on the same song for that week, which is like once every 3 or 4 weeks that happens. So if that's something you're really interested in, then we can definitely do it, but it needs to be interesting to more than 5 people because it's confusing to a lot of you. So anyway, let me know what you think about the bonus sections. If that's something you're wanting, just tell me. Let's level up.
Transitioning to level 3. This may be confusing to level 1 and 2 students. Please continue to practice your own level, or visit learnpianolive.com/level3 to understand how this level works.
Level 3, here we go. This is like level 1 and 2 weren't crazy enough. All we're going to do is add in an A right here in the left hand. We're going to line it up with the word this, and then when we come back around on the repeat, the pop. We're going to have an A right there. It's actually down below this C. If you go down 2 notes from there, it'd be down there. If you want to, I guess you could play it up here, but then your hands are going to start running into each other. You pop that up to there, maybe? Like that. And you can play it right there, or you can do both of them lower. But this A has to be lower than this note right here. So it's an A. It's going to be lined up with this and pop. And then real quick here, we throw in a C with Sam and might. So let's try just that. I'm just going to play you those 2 notes. It's going to be an A and a C that I'm going to line up with those words. I'm not actually going to play the right hand. I'm just going to play the left hand part. If you're on level 1 or 2, just ignore what I'm doing and do your thing. Here we go. And a 2 and a 1, 2. Ready? Here we go. Big controls, Super Bowls, rock and roll, rewrote it and Timberland. Sample on the road. And then back to the A. Poppy, fresh, cup of tea, big cream, sparkle dust, none are enemies. Might be close enough. And then we've got an E right here. And then a C. Back to the E. And then a C. And then E. And then, of course, you can play that A at the end if you want that. So, let's try this whole entire thing. I'm going to try to flip the page and play the right hand and play the left hand. If you're on level 1 or 2, of course, just skip what we're doing and do your own thing. Here we go. Get all the notes you can. Don't worry about the rest. Here's an A with C. Then back to the A. C. And flip the page and then C. All right, that's both hands together. That means it's time to check in with Ethan and see how things are going for him. Come on over, friend. Come on over. Okay. All right, that's probably the appropriate attitude. So then, here we go. Level 1, 2. Level 2. Okay, that's good news. Here you go. Here it is. And you know your first note?
Yes.
Show me the first line. Yes. Oh, sure. Yeah. That's fantastic. You want to go ahead and hit your track there, and we will get started. Okay. Oh, wait, no, you need headphones. Otherwise, you won't be able to hear the track. That's probably important. Okay. There you go. On your mark. Can you hear those notes?
Yeah.
Okay, now hit your track. That should be better. And a 2, and a 1, 2. Ready, go. Crazy part that starts on an E. Oh, yeah, well, I don't know. You can go again. You see why I said he's not normal. Okay, that was yeah, fantastic. On the first one, oh, I don't even know where it was. I don't know. There's a flat somewhere that wasn't played flat. I wanted to point it out. But then I forgot what it was because I was so impressed that you got this crazy part. That's insane. Yeah. Okay, well, this is the part where you tell them, let's level up, like that.
Let's level up.
I like the
Transitioning to
drama.
level 4. This may be unsettling to lower levels. Please continue to practice your own level, or visit learnpianolive.com/level4 for an in-depth explanation on how to conquer this level.
All right, so the bonus section, of course, asked in the chat. The bonus section is the part where, like on some of the songs, where after level 4B, it'll say bonus materials, and then it'll be like all of the chords for the entire song, and then like the numbers written out for like level 5 and stuff like that. So it's just all the materials that we give to the adults. So it goes through the whole entire song, where is usually in the kids' lessons we just do like a chunk of the song. So hopefully that made some sense. All right, so here we are on level 4. This is where things get very real, and that was plenty loud. Yeah, awesome. So then this is the left hand is going to alternate back and forth between A and E for all of the section that says A minor. Now, in A minor, if you've been here before, you've probably played an A minor. It's just A's and C's and E's, and as you can tell, the notes that I'm playing are out of A and C and E. If you wanted to, you could throw in that C as well. That would sound fine. But the ones I gave you are just A and E and A and E and A and E lined up on this, does, come, trolls, soup, bowls, rock, roll, like that. So just back and forth. Then we've got a C chord right here. So and the C chord, of course, is the C and the E and the G. And in case you are looking down a little bit and you've been here before, you notice that thing right there is a little bit funky. C augmented. That's a chord that comes in down here. C augmented is just exactly like a C, except that if you can take a look at these two chords, that C is the same as that E is the same as that G is not the same as that right there. So that G gets raised by just a little bit. And so now we have G sharp. So it's C's and E's and G sharps. And as you play it, as you play each note and then play them together at home, you'll sit there and play it and go, wow, that sounds horrible. I must be doing it wrong. No, if it sounds horrible, you're probably doing it right, because the C augmented chord is just a terrible, weird sounding chord. There's only one other one that sounds like even close to as bad, and that's called a diminished chord. We'll talk about that later. But for right now, you need to know that that's your C augmented chord, and then the E chord is kind of normal compared to that. It's definitely normal sounding. An E and a G sharp and a B, and those are the chords, the notes that you can use during all of the E section right in there. But the coolest thing about this is you can play this song like as low as you want. A lot of songs, like when you get down like in this range right in here, they're gonna start to sound really bad. But on this song, you can pretty much play all these notes as low as you want. The lower you go, just the creepier it sounds. So if you play like here, that kind of sounds pretty, actually. That kind of sounds normal. Down here, now we're talking, it's a little bit ominous. Then we come down here, and that sounds more like a Bergen. And so the kind of lower you go, the weirder and more thick and junky it sounds. So anyway, this song, take it down as low as you want and use all the notes from those chords. I would say if you're going to add in more notes, the more notes you add, the higher up you'll want it to be, because then like this sounds up here. That sounds all right. That sounds pretty decent. This just sounds like that's almost the same as just like smashing all the notes. So the lower you go, the farther apart the notes need to be. But other than that, there's not really anything to add into level 4. Let's just try the back and forth thing, and level 1 through 3, you guys do your version of it. Here we go. I'm gonna place this down here. Ready and go. So,
Let's
augmented, and then down to there. Nice. And if you're on a full-sized piano, the good news is the very, very, very lowest note is an A down there. So you can actually use the very, very lowest note of the entire thing. And the highest note that you have is going to be a C. And those are both in the A minor chord that happen at the end. So maybe there's a way you could fit both of those in. That'd be cool to play the top and the bottom note both at the same time. So anyway, that's that thing. And then of course you have level 4B that is in the recommended key. This week the recommended key, we did not take it from the Trolls version. We took it from the original version in the Hall of the Mountain King. So this is like what you'd have on the sheet music if you downloaded this like, page for it. Okay, fine. This will be our last time through. So in the original sheet music, when it was first written, then it was written in the key of D instead of written in the key of C. So anyway, that's what level 4B is about. But I guess this is our last time through. So let's try it. Here we go. And a 2, and a 1, 2, ready, go. Got them both in there. All right, so that is level 4, which means it's time for our feature of the day. Okay. So this is a game called Augmented or Diminished, and I think today we might finally get Kendra on one of these. I don't know. We'll see. But we need Kendra to participate on this. I told you there are 2 weird sounding chords. One of them is Augmented. Sounds like this kind of weird. And the other is Diminished.
My earbuds aren't quite working.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's right. Like that.
There we go.
There we go. So that right there is the augmented sound. And here is the diminished sound. So to me, the diminished sound sounds like it's about to collapse in. The diminished sound always sounds like it wants to go like that. Whereas the augmented chord doesn't really have anywhere it wants to go. It's just like sitting there and weird. It doesn't have a definite like, oh, that's about to go to the something. It just sounds funky. So that's about as good as I can give that information to you on the augmented and the diminished chords. If you want to build these at home, the way that you would build an augmented chord is take any note and go up 1, 2, 3, 4 half steps, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 half steps. You'll always land on an augmented chord. So no matter what note you start on, you start here and go up 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's an augmented chord. So that's the way you would build these on your own. The diminished chord is the same thing, but 3 instead of 4. So root, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. It always feels to me like that danger feeling. It's not as much just like bleh, weird as much as it is like it's got motion in it. None of that probably makes any sense, so that's why we're going to quiz Kendra on this. And at home, take your own guesses. It's a 50-50 shot. You're either going to say augmented out loud, or you're going to say diminished out loud, and see what you can get. This first one is this chord right here. This one right here, do you think at home this sounds augmented or diminished? And Kendra, what do you think?
Augmented? Maybe?
She missed one.
What? That's diminished?
Is where it was supposed to want to go. But this is the hardest game we've ever played before.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I got her. Okay, here we go. So here's another one.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, so this one right here, what is this?
I really don't know.
That's fantastic.
Maybe, can I guess?
Yes.
Okay, augmented.
It's diminished.
What?
Yes.
I I need to work on these. Okay.
There. Okay.
I am so okay.
Couple more. Wow. Okay. Here we go. So this one right here.
Okay. That one's augmented.
That one is augmented.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you hear an augmented chord, like diminished, you're like, that's weird. I don't know what that is.
But I know that's
chord,
augmented.
Like, yeah.
I know that.
Like
okay. I think I can get the rest of these now that I know.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's try a few of these then. Okay. We'll go rapid fire. Ready? And what is that?
Oh, augment. No, wait, no. That's diminished.
No, it's
augmented. Oh.
Okay. What about this one?
Diminished.
Yes.
Oh.
What about the? We'll do two more.
Okay. Diminished?
Yes. Nice. And then this one.
Augmented.
Augmented. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So like I said, if you're building these at home, you take root and you go up 4 half steps and then 4 half steps, and you'll come up with an augmented chord. Diminished is just root and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you have a sibling, then you can try this out with them. Hopefully, have them build them, and then you try to guess which ones they are. So anyway, great job, Kendra. I'm really impressed because that, like I said, that's the hardest game we've ever played before. And also, congratulations to Music for finally stumping Kendra on something. Way to go, Music. All right. Let's level up.
Transitioning to level 5. This may be terrifying to lower levels. Please continue to practice your own level or visit learnpianolive.com/level 5 for training on how to survive this level.
Ethan, did you get any of the diminished and augmented ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's how I think most people feel. Yeah, sure. Stupid augmented and diminished weirdo chords. All right, so your right hand is supposed to play all this stuff right here, and your left hand is supposed to play all this stuff right here. And the right hand is just going to play the numbers that are listed here. We turned C into a 1, and we counted 1 through 7. And then start over again there. And if you have any questions about that, you can always go to learnpianolive.com/level 5, and I will explain that in greater detail. But basically, what you're going to be doing is going 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, flat 3, flat 3, flat 3, 3, flat 3. Okay, flat 3, 7. That's still a flat 3 because it's still kind of in the same section. And then 2, flat 7. That's a 7. That's a flat 7. 2, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 6, 5, 3, 1, 3, 5. And then this is where things get funky down here. And this sign right here that we've never had before, I don't think we've ever had it before. That plus is another way of saying augmented. So augmented can either be all spelled out augmented or AUG like it was on level 4, or it can just be a plus sign like it is right here. So 1 augmented means go to the 1 and play an augmented chord. The major 3 means just go to the 3, but instead of just playing every other note, starting on the 3 like you normally would on level 5, you're going to take that middle note and raise it up like that. So let's try this thing with the track. I'm going to play just the chords that are listed, and then we're going to invite Ethan over to try this thing out. Here we go. And a 2, and a 1, 2, ready, go. And the 6 chord, Kloppo, you can just leave it on where, no, don't worry about that, there you go. And then here's the 1 chord. And then you loop back around to the top again. Got a repeat sign right in there. And then here's that major 3. And then 1 augmented and 3. Major 3 to the augmented 1 to the 3. And then maybe back to the 6 at the end. Anyway. Lots of really super weird stuff going on there. So anyway, like I said, learnpianolive.com/level 5 should help a lot with figuring out all of those notes. But I'm really eager to check in with, nope, first let's check out the key of D. I can't move on without showing you this. Sorry, Kloppo. So in the key of D, this is number 1, and we'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So if you want to play it the way that the composer originally intended it, you would play 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, flat 3, 7, flat 3, 2, flat 7, 2, like that. And you would use that chart there at the bottom of your page on level 5 to play it in the original key. All right, so let's check in with Ethan and see how things are going for him. Have a seat, sir, and How are you feeling about this thing?
Not. I don't feel very good about it, but it's not hard. I tried doing the first half for level 4, but it didn't really work out.
Okay. Level 4.
Yeah.
Because it's not hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only got to level 4. But
This
then...
man is terrifying. Well, get your hands in position, I guess, and yeah, then show me what this sounds like. I'll give you level 4. Here it is, and go ahead. 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2. Ready, and press us. And the weird part, here we go, and... That was awesome. No, I love it. I love it. That was fantastic. Yeah, cool. So then you probably picked up on that, like at the beginning of it, your left hand was moving half as fast as it needed to, and then you like halfway through you sped it up and it was all perfect. Wow, man, I love it. Well, I disagree with you entirely. I think this is a crazy hard and weird song, and it's got more sharps and flats than we've ever had to deal with in any song before, but you nailed it, sir, and hopefully you're nailing some of those notes at home, but if not, don't worry. You got plenty of time to practice, and for right now, enjoy this and see who won the $10 gift card. All right, thanks for joining us. Next week we're doing Love Me Tender, also known as Aura Lee. We're going to do it early, so make sure you pay attention to the email that you get. We're going to do it at 2 o'clock so that the American Football Championship can be watched by the American students. And then still send us your videos. And then, the tree one, you're the chat winner. Love you, bye. Hey, you're still here. Me too. Well, here's what needs to happen next. First of all, click on the survey button. That is probably like right over here. Maybe if you're on the iPad, it's like down here below the video. Anyway, it's right around there. Click on that. Let us know how we did today, and also ask us any questions you might have about this lesson or about any other lesson. You might even be the mailbag winner if you include your name in that. And then after that, you're going to go to the music challenge, which is a button probably right up here, up above the video. And so click on the music challenge. You can come back every single day and fill out the code thing and get your points for doing that. So you got your music challenge thing to do after you do the survey. And then after you've practiced the song up, then go to the one up here that says, right over here probably, student videos. And then take a video of yourself on your phone or your iPad or whatever, and then send us your video. And maybe it could even be the featured video and you get points for doing that. And then if you have any questions, click the contact button that's also up there somewhere. Anyway, I don't know. But click on that. Let us know if you have any questions. And we'll see you back here next week. All right. Thanks for joining us. It was a lot of fun. See ya.